Family, welcome back to Royal Sussex Squad TV, the home of truth, the home of receipts, and the home where we uplift Duchess Meghan, Prince Harry, and every soul fighting against lies, bullying, and double standards. If you're here, that means you're one of us, part of the Squad family that stands for fairness, integrity, and dignity. So settle in, grab your favourite drink, hold on to your seat, because this story, this one right here is wild. It is messy, it is loud, and it is yet another reminder that Duchess Meghan is powerful in ways her detractors will never understand. Because today we are talking about something that has the British media sweating like they're in a sauna, the palace scrambling like an intern who spilled tea on a royal carpet, and Kate Middleton's Christmas PR machine scrambling for emergency oxygen. Why? Because Duchess Meghan dropped a Netflix move. A move so unexpected, so glowing, so impactful, that it completely flattened the palace's carefully engineered holiday storyline. Yes, family. Duchess Meghan has once again unintentionally reminded the world why she is the moment, why she commands global attention without even trying, and why the royal establishment cannot stand it. They cannot handle it, and they absolutely cannot compete with it. Because let's be honest, every December, Kensington Palace counts on one thing: Kate's Christmas special being the uncontested centrepiece of royal PR. The candles, the choirs, the carefully staged warmth, the colour-coordinated outfits, the dramatic slow-motion B-roll of her lighting a candle. All of it is designed to distract from the royal scandals that are guaranteed to bubble up every holiday season. It's predictable, it's formulaic, it's so choreographed it might as well be a dance recital. But this year, something unexpected happened. Duchess Meghan made a move. A Netflix-powered, culturally relevant, globally recognised move that instantly commanded attention and washed out the palace's holiday glow like a candle in a windstorm. And the panic? Family? The panic was immediate. The tabloids went from Duchess Meghan is irrelevant to Duchess Meghan is overshadowing Kate in less than 24 hours. Make it make sense. 1 minute they're screaming that nobody cares about Duchess Meghan. The next, they're crying that the entire royal Christmas machine has been wrecked because of her presence. And that's the magic. That's the power. No matter how much they try to erase her, Duchess Meghan shines. She doesn't force it. She doesn't chase it. She simply shows up, authentically, creatively, joyfully, and the world responds. That's why she is Duchess Meghan, and that's why they will never know peace. Now let's slow down and sit with this for a moment. Imagine how fragile your PR empire has to be for one project from Duchess Meghan to completely derail your biggest annual event. Not a scandal, not a revelation, not a tell-all interview, a project, a move, a creative announcement. That's how powerful she is. Because Duchess Meghan carries something the palace has been trying and failing to manufacture for years: genuine global interest. People want to hear from her. They want to see what she's creating. They want to understand her vision. They want to support what she puts her name on. And this terrifies the institution, not because she's doing anything wrong, but because she's doing everything right. And Kate's team knows it. Kensington Palace knows it. The rota knows it. The only people pretending not to know it are the ones paid to pretend. Let's talk about Prince Harry for a moment, because he is right by her side, living in truth, living in peace, and thriving in a life he chose, not one chosen for him. The tabloids keep crying about him being homesick, but the only ones homesick are the journalists who miss having access to a miserable Harry they could bully. They miss the old Harry they could manipulate. But this Harry, the Harry who protects his wife, supports her dreams, and builds a peaceful home in California? Oh, they hate that. Meanwhile, Duchess Meghan is becoming exactly what the palace feared: a global creative force with full autonomy and a platform larger than the one she had inside the monarchy. Think about that. She left the palace and became bigger. She left the monarchy and became more influential. She walked away from their spotlight and discovered her own light was brighter. And the palace is discovering the consequence of trying to destroy someone the world actually likes. Because the truth is simple. Kate's Christmas event works only when Duchess Meghan stays quiet. They rely on Duchess Meghan disappearing. They rely on Duchess Meghan being silent. They rely on Duchess Meghan shrinking. And when she refuses to shrink, when she stands tall, when she moves freely, when she creates without apology, their PR plans crumble like overbaked shortbread. And this year it has crumbled spectacularly. Duchess Meghan's Netflix moment shines with authenticity and intention, while Kate's Christmas branding suddenly looks like a staged reaction to being overshadowed. And even though Duchess Meghan never competes, never throws shade, never seeks the spotlight, the palace still perceives her success as a threat. Because the real threat is not Duchess Meghan's projects. It is Duchess Meghan's existence, her dignity, her intelligence, her creativity, her calm, her refusal to be broken. And that is why the palace is in panic mode. Not because Duchess Meghan is loud, but because she is powerful while being peaceful. Not because she is dramatic, but because she is effective without theatrics. Not because she is seeking attention, but because attention naturally seeks her. That is influence, that is star power, that is grace, and they can't replicate it no matter how many PR firms they hire. So, as we wrap up this deep dive into the brilliance of Duchess Meghan and the chaos her success has caused in the palace halls, let's remember this. Duchess Meghan is thriving because she chose truth, chose peace, and chose to build her own narrative. And every step she takes exposes the limitations of the royal system that once tried to contain her. And family, before we end, let me say this. Thank you for being here, for choosing to stand with Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry, for choosing truth over gossip, and for supporting a channel that refuses to bow to smear campaigns and lies. You are the heartbeat of Royal Sussex Squad TV. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, hit that like button, share this video with the entire Squad family, and if you love what we do and want to support even more powerful content, feel free to drop a super thanks. It helps the channel grow and continue shining bright for Duchess Meghan, Prince Harry, and everyone who stands against injustice. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are proud to stand strong together.